പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട പ്രേക്ഷകരെ, അല്പം മുമ്പ് അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്തിരുന്നത് പോലെ തന്നെ ജനം ടിവിയോടൊപ്പം ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു വിശിഷ്ട അതിഥി ചേരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇസ്രയേലിലെ ഇന്ത്യൻ ബാംഗ്ലൂർ ആസ്ഥാനമായുള്ള കോൺസൽ ജനറൽ ഓർലി വൈറ്റ്സ്മാൻ ആണ്. മാം, നമസ്തേ, ഗുഡ് ഈവനിംഗ് ആൻഡ് താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ജോയിനിങ് ജനം ടിവി.
Good evening.
Well, we're going straight to the questions. First question, ma'am, obviously is on the Indian diaspora's safety. We have over 3 million Keralites and many more Indians working in West Asia, including Israel. I'm sure you've heard about the care workers of Israel. What would you say regarding the safety of Indians in the line of fire?
Yes, I have to say that Israel puts a lot of emphasis. First of all, good evening, and I hope everybody's safe. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people who are worried about their loved ones in the Middle East and in Israel, and I can completely sympathize with that. But I will say that Israel has always put a priority on the safety of its citizens and anybody who liberties of Israel, and that's why there are many shelters in Israel. Everybody has access to a shelter, whether they're Israeli, Indian, or any other nationality. There are very clear instructions on what to do when there's a siren. The sirens are very clear. We get a lot of time to be able to get to the safety, and people who follow the instructions are generally safe. And that's of course true for anybody living in Israel, whatever nationality they are, including Indians, of course.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll go to the situation of war and conflict in a while. Let me go to the India-Israel defense agreements which were done recently. This includes sharing of the Iron Dome technology and other advanced systems with India. In the current climate, how quickly can this co-development and co-production model be realized?
This is something that I think is hard to answer, but basically it's a tactical delay. It's not. I don't even know if it will be a delay. It depends how long the situation lasts, and any delay would be a tactical delay because the intentions are there, the corporations are there, the mutual friendship is there. So if it gets delayed by a few days because of this situation, or even a few weeks, but it's not a delay that's for any other reason other than tactical, and it will be resolved. And I'm sure the agreements, all of the agreements that Prime Minister Modi signed while he was on historic visit in Israel last week, all these are super valuable, regardless of the current situation. Now, maybe even especially because of the current situation right now. So this is something that will definitely not be affected in the long term, in the strategic sense, maybe a little bit in the tactical sense, but it's very hard to answer when we don't know exactly how this situation will develop.
Right, man. Then there is a new letter of intent for a cyber center of excellence which was signed. How will this enhance India's national security during this period of high cyber warfare?
So I think that we're all very much aware of the importance of cybersecurity, especially in the age we're entering now with more and more IT capabilities and different kinds that we haven't seen before. Israel's always been a power of cybersecurity, with new technologies and new abilities, and India also is a place where these things are scaling up, and the importance of this is being very much emphasized. So I think this cooperation is something that will bring a lot of good both to India and Israel, probably to the world itself, because when India and Israel work together, really good things can happen. These are countries that are very similar in the way of thinking, that have the very good ability, to have very good intentions, and the people of India and the people of Israel work together very well. So I'm very much looking forward to this, and I'm sure it will have a very positive impact on India, on Israel, and on the world as a whole.
Ma'am, it's been just a few days since the historic visit of Prime Minister Modi to Israel. A very emotional, very close-knit, relationship was showcased in front of the world. It went beyond protocol. It went beyond all formalities. We could see the warmth between two nations, two people, and two leaders who are truly friends. Now, as we know, about 17 agreements were signed during PM Modi's visit. Do you think there are sectors like space, semiconductor, defense, do you think the current situation is an impediment, or is it going to affect the implementation? I'm sure both countries are committed towards implementing it, but I'm asking this in the backdrop of the current scenario.
So again, I think, as I said before, I think if there is any delay at all, it'll be only a tactical delay. The intentions are there. This has no effect. The current situation has no effect on the intent of both countries to keep working together. This is something that, I think it even maybe more demonstrates the importance of the camaraderie and the allies between and the warm feeling between Israeli and Indians. So I don't think it will affect it in a strategic way. Again, like I said, it might affect it in a tactical way. It's very hard to know how long this is going to last, but I don't see it having a very big impact on that because the intent is there from both sides.